always a bit weird doing this in my house, especially this time of the morning. Shave my head, shave my beard, so I'll look about 10, but we're good. I'll put it here maybe. You wouldn't think it's 6:20 by how bright it is, would you? But anyway, we're surgery week now, so it's fucking hell, I'm pretty bold. So we're at surgery week now, so it's Monday the 19th, so about 3 days until my surgery on Thursday. So I'm just looking forward to getting out of the way now. I just want to get it done and recover and go back to training. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to head to the gym now because we've got to go open the gym and it's 6:20. I'm going to make a coffee and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to discuss it. You know, what it is, why I'm doing it, the cost of it, where it's happening, recovery time. I'm going to try and go through all that without dragging the video too long. So yeah man, I'm going to get going, I'm going to drive to the gym, open up, let the members in, and then we'll get cracking. Look at that, 6:30 man. And yes, my car's probably about, I don't know, how old is it now? Maybe 20 years old, so I do not have an electric start. Judge me if you want. Right. We'll give it 5 minutes. I'll make a coffee and then we'll get cracking. A fancy coffee machine here. Okay, well I was going to sit outside and do it, but the CrossFit gaff next door is doing some class. I don't want them running past me or whatever. Lord knows I love running around with my t-shirts off. So let's just start off by talking what is it, what we're having done, and it, as the title would suggest, it's Gynecomastia Surgery, is that how you say it? It's short, gyno surgery, and it's just, obviously you can't see now, but it's just taking 2 glands out of both my pecs, and then obviously just removing a bit of fat tissue around the pecs too. If you look for a definition of such, it will tell you it's like a man boob surgery, bitch tooth surgery, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't really care. Mine isn't that excessive in all fairness, and it probably isn't that noticeable to many, if any, but I just know. So I've known for a long time. Haven't really let it bother me too much, but now I just thought now's the time just to get that cut and done and finito. So next, where's it being done? So I'm doing it where and who's doing it, should I say. Now there's always, obviously, if you've got on YouTube, anybody, even if you're not looking to have it done, if you search on YouTube, there's a lot of videos about people that have had it done, and there's a lot of questions of who to go to, what surgeon people suggest, because obviously everybody wants to be sure on who they're using. Ultimately, one, it's a lot of money, which we'll get into in a little bit, and two, it's a surgery at the end of the day, and it's a private surgery. You want to make sure that you can put your trust into somebody. You don't want to go to a backstreet surgeon. Do you know what I mean? And my low battery light just came on halfway through this video, which is fucking amazing. So I'm just gonna keep going and I hope we finish it. Yeah. So who we go through? This company called Beauty Gurus, and the person that runs that and owns that, and the surgeon, his name is Dr. Vic Vidge. I've been recommended by him by friends that I know have used him, which helps a lot because I now have personal reviews. And the way he does it through the armpit, which is the only surgeon in the country that does that. So the scarring will be, it's in a much better place than on the nipple itself. itself. Went to go see him in his clinic in was that in Bromsgrove as well? I can't remember. Anyway, it was very nice. Staff were very, very nice, and he was great, to be honest with you. Very straight to the point, very simple, but there was obviously, you want to feel comfortable, and I felt comfortable there with him, so it was a no-brainer. So what causes it and what is it? Now, I'm pretty sure we discussed quickly what it was, but what causes it? There's probably, I'm not a scientist, I don't know the ins and outs, but I know obesity is one of the causes. And as a child I was pretty obese, I was very overweight. And secondly, anabolic steroids is a prime reason to cause it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you why it does that, because I'm not smart enough and I'm not intelligent enough, I'm not a scientist. This is why I pay coaches. But one of the root causes is the use of anabolics, just the way it is. I used when I was started using it when I was 19. Don't remember back then really having a massive issue with it. There was a short period where I did, but then I discontinued use at 21. And I think I must have just that couple of years of stint there must have left me with some, nothing crazy. It just left me with a little bit of gyno. And then we fast forward 7 years, 6-7 years, because I'm 28 now. And then obviously I decided to start reusing. Nothing crazy. I'm not an idiot. I don't go crazy for this stuff. Seeing some great results, but I've only used it for a short period of time, and then it just reaffirmed to me that the issue is existent. It's there. Because I remember back in March last year when lockdown first started, I went on a diet. I lost a lot of weight. I got as lean as I could, but no matter how lean or how much I dropped my weight, my chest would never look lean ever. Always just held fat tissue there. It was so frustrating. Can it come back? Unlikely. If they remove all of the gland, which they should, ultimately they'll never promise you 100%, because if you leave 0.1% there, it's just what happens. Cost. The cost. You'll see below what the cost is. I'm going to put a little picture of my quote. It's £5,200, which is a lot of money. Don't think for 1 minute I just have £5,000 in my back pocket, because I do not. So yeah, £5,200. Expensive, yes. But for example, I had a quote from somebody in London. The Zoom call lasted, I think it was about 80 seconds, and then he just quoted me £4.5 grand. He didn't even look at it. So, and I emailed them and said, look, does he need to see me in person? They're like, no. And I was like, so when you're spending that sort of money, the whole experience from consultation to surgery, you want it to be 5-star, man. Do you know what I mean? You want it to be up there. Yeah, I will discuss how I feel as soon after the surgery as I can. Just try and give some sort of insightful information to anybody that may come across this video that wants to know, you know, the experience and what to expect. Now, I haven't put any pictures of what it looks like, because I haven't got the bollocks to do that, just the way it is. But maybe what I'll do, I have got some before pictures, subject to how the surgery goes, and then maybe when we do a couple of videos on and we do a final video on the whole experience, maybe in a couple of months, I will then, when I'm fully recovered and I can get some decent pictures, I can then upload a picture, a before and after, you know. If anybody comes across the video and wants to ask me any questions related to this, my Instagram handle will be down below. Just Instagram me and ask me. I'm as transparent as they come. I don't hide nothing ever. So yeah, that's it. I'll leave it there. I will come back with the next stage, which will probably be next week, post surgery. See you then.